the meeting of General Assembly of Trusted Seed. Let me quickly guide you through the plans for today. So first I will run you through the financials, financial report. Then we'll go through the major projects of 2023. Then the membership updates and status of Trust token. We have one board member resigning and one board member being elected. And then hopefully we'll have some time for the open space where you can propose any question for discussion, maybe some rooms. That's the plan. Do you have any questions or suggestions? I'll also drop the link to this file with the report. Here in the chat, so feel free to explore. But yeah, let's start with the financials. I see that there was some maybe we need to find a way how to open up access for limited usage of members, or I don't know, maybe make it like as a PDF, but I can show you around the current how current budget looks like. So this is our 2023 report. We had 3 people with this burn rate, and we got some various sources of income. So briefly, what I can say that the total income was around $93,000. It's still pending some details, but around that number, and it's adds a bit to our reserves, so we could even save a bit for the next year. And the major deal for us financially was this optimism grant of Region Score, where we will still yet to receive the tokens, only like in the summer of next year. But the price of the OP token is also growing, so it becomes really interesting what rate would be in the summer. And we are also would receive retro PGF, but we're not sure what exactly the amount, but we passed the needed number of ballots, so it's another win for us. And well, nobody knows really what would be the financial situation. It impacts us a lot, but hopefully not worse than now. And thus yeah, projections are good overall, because we now have a few Gitcoin campaigns, for example, for Trusted Seed, for Region Score. There is different optimism grants. We had previous funding. We have some new partnerships. So that's the financial side. Any questions?
I've got one. I'm just curious in terms of the what is the separation between Regen Score or Trusted Seed? Are they, or is Regen Score a Trusted Seed project? And also, I guess I don't have to ask this, but in terms of what is the is there a formal legal entity that this is accounted through? curious, or is it more of like a on-chain DAO stuff, or anyway?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, as for the Trusted Seed, we have a legal entity in Switzerland. So this is our where we have jurisdiction. So we like whatever we receive, we openly show as part of this NGO in Switzerland, or association as they call them. And for the region score, for some time it was like our main project, so we didn't separate the funding, but now it's like different teams. It seems like we have Ivy and Yini and me, like, who are working for some long time on Trusted Seed, and then we have like this as it was called an alliance. So it basically was the story where like Trusted Seed together with General Magic and the Gitcoin guys, like we gathered to build this stuff together. So we're kind of part of this alliance. So it's better to account separately. That's what we do now. And basically, like the deal now is that in that alliance, Trusted Seed is like getting around a half of the budget for like product management and marketing and communications for the of this thing.
Nice, thanks.
Okay, should we go further? On conferences. So as you might know, we already are like in the third unconference. I put some highlights on the previous unconferences, which was started like around this time last year. Initially, it was very rich in content. So we had lots of experts who participated, and we had some nice ideological platform of Protopia. And the second one was more practical in terms of AI intersection. So we grew number of participants, and it was nicely connected with the Give It Galaxy AI hackathon. So that was the like spring, and now it's called Region Alliances. So exactly the story of the region's core led us to think about like these alliances that are needed, where like there are some pre-existing trust or reputation to some people that you don't know personally, because like that's one of the problems with like optimism, how to be sure that people who join the citizen house, that they are not colleagues of one company, for example, and vote together for the win of their product. So there's like lots of these wicked questions to discover, but the key changes in this conference is for example, we do this general assembly as part of it, so it's a pretty open event to share and to frame the next year. We had experiment with setting up 5 circles for different values like engagement or learning. And yeah, like yesterday there was this Game Changers game. It was really fun. I really admired the format of this experiential learning. One other things about the conference is this time in Istanbul, there was the meeting of Give It Galaxy, where unfortunately I couldn't join, and none of Trusted Seed members could be exactly there. and but it was done in this format of the open space, and I hope like that was at least some way inspired by the conferences that we do. So yeah, this is like an overview of the conference stuff in Trusted Seed. I'll pass the word to who's next. Ivy.
I'm next. Yeah, but can you keep sharing your screen?
Of course.
Yeah, my update is just a quick one. So one of the major projects that we've accomplished this year, Trusted Seed, is the Catalonia Social Expedition. So we went to ETH Barcelona, and it's our first time to actually meet as a whole team, me, Max, and Nancy, and we did this side event at ETH Barcelona. There's no ticket required, and we actually got 15 participants. That's where we actually met Monty and Luis as well. And I think those meeting both of them is one of the good results of the social expedition. And then yeah, so we went to 8 locations. We explored the cooperatives there, and we also brought the participants to Give It House, and also to the Akasha Hub. So in the Akasha Hub, we actually the for the Akasha Hub organizers demonstrated or showcased some projects that they're actually working on for the community. And yeah, so we can see we posted a short video of the expedition on our website. So yeah, that's the update on ETH Barcelona, and hopefully this coming year we will actually meet the board members in the future events too. And yeah, and then I was also, just to mention, I was in Istanbul. It was so good to meet I met Gus in person. It's like a rare occasion when I was able to meet a Trusted Seed member in real life in an event. So we're hoping that in the future events you'll be able to meet more Trusted Seed members and the board as well. Yeah, that's it from me. I pass it to Yini to talk about Region Score.
Thanks, Ivy. So yeah, Region Score, Max already explained a little bit about it. We launched it officially on October 8th this year. And of course, it's basically a tool, a platform, a tool, a website where you can track or your on-chain impact in real time, your regionness across the blockchain ecosystem. And it is used, of course, or the idea is to be used to build your reputation and measure your presence in the region ecosystems. And of course, it was created to enhance the Web3 space by promoting impactful behavior. This tool is also an experiment that was created to support a more inclusive Optimism Citizen House. We have created this product also to specifically measure and verify the region actors across the wider Web3 ecosystem. And so far, we have 300 attestations on chain, 1,700 attested users, as is expressed there, close to current OP delegates, and 100 plus identified as new high-value contributors. You can also review more information about this reading of data there in the link that is provided in the agenda. And more optimism data is being incorporated, so we can measure it better, and of course keep enhancing the product. The next use case we're going to incorporate is the matchmaking program, the Trusted Seed matchmaking program. What is our matchmaking program? It is basically a program that tries to connect individuals and organizations with relevant skills and expertise to collaborate on projects within the network. And so far we have received 31 applications actually. And but there's no specific data yet on the number of successful matches. We are currently doing we are activating some strategies to, of course, try to highlight these and faster connections with identifying more talents and trying to, of course, improve the program, right? One of those experiments is the on-conference matchmaking stations. It is something we presented during the opening day in this last on-conference. And we are going to again present it on the closing day, so we can experiment together how we are interconnected, starting with the data with the on-conference, and then we're going to, of course, incorporate it in the Regent Score platform in a wider scale. Yeah, there's a potential collaboration with Metagame with a matchmaking program, but this is still under, let's say, a beta, a beta movement yet. With that, I will pass it back to you, Ivy. I don't know if there's any question, of course. If so, you can let me know.
Okay, so yeah, let's move on with the membership status so I can give a few updates here. So this year we updated the terms and conditions. Now we have since we updated the terms and conditions, we already have 380 active members. So when we updated the terms and conditions around the first or second quarter of this year, and we communicated this updates through email. So I don't know if we have if you're able to check out the new terms and conditions. So just I will just talk about the highlights of the changes. So first is the automatic membership renewal in 2023. So all the previous Trusted Seed members who missed to renew their membership last year, since 2020 and 2021, we automatically renew them, and all the memberships this year will expire next year. So now so while we give this automatic renewal this year, next year all active Trusted Seed members should renew, should do the renewal themselves by donating at least one DAI on the Trusted Seed and conference project on Giveth. So the other changes, in the past we required 450 DAI for members to activate their membership, and because we realized that it was a barrier for some valuable Trusted Seed members to renew their membership, so we actually changed it to one DAI. We still require this one DAI to activate the membership, just to signify the individual's commitment to Trusted Seed. So for those who were renewed, we gave them an option, like if they didn't want to be renewed this year, they can send us a message that they want to opt out of the Trusted Seed membership. But so far we didn't receive any message or request that they don't want to be Trusted Seed members anymore. But so starting this year, the member activation costs only one DAI. So the next year, if you renew your membership, you just need to donate at least one DAI to Trusted Seed on Giveth. And the other major update in the terms and conditions, in the past we used to provide 10,000 Swiss francs for Trusted Seed members who would have some legal issues. So we will be providing this 10,000 Swiss francs as financial support. But that was in the past year when we were getting 450 DAI membership dues. So now that we don't have that we removed the 450 DAI, So this provision, this financial support is also removed from the terms and conditions. But for if Trusted Seed members encounter some legal issues, of course the Trusted Seed community, we will rally our community and our network to give support, and we will we'll do our best to give to seek legal advice for our Trusted Seed for the Trusted Seed members in case this happens. So that's those are the three major updates from the on the terms and conditions, and they added the link here, and it's also the terms and conditions are also available in the Trusted Seed website. And I'll pass it to Max to talk about trust.
Yeah, we also did some redesign to the reputation layer. Region score is intended to be like an evolution of our previous trust score, where trust score is now just one of the different components we evaluate. So ideally, we would like to consider everybody who donated at least $1 towards public goods or region or refi can be considered as like a Trusted Seed member. We still need to do like manual check of a person, it's a good person and so on, but like it's intended to be this automation of the on-chain history that can already say a lot about the potential for collaboration or matchmaking. So we're still researching that, but like the score itself is like, you could see like Trusted Seed, like currently it's like just flat 200 points or whatever score, but it's just because we don't know exactly how to evaluate it. We're potentially would be like changing a bit the score system for what we want, but yeah, it's there. It won't go anywhere, but will come soon with the changes there. Another change is that unfortunately our colleague Letty, she's leaving the board. I started to be on the board with her 2 years ago, and she was really providing lots of valuable legal insight. I'm leaving her LinkedIn because yeah, strongly can recommend her work if somebody wants, but yeah, for now, like that was all pro bono work, and we thank you so much, Letty, for doing it. And now like we have a new board election.
Hi.
Hey. Hey, Monty.
So yeah, I can yeah, so we can go to the election part of the program. So the board proposed to nominate a new member who is Monty, who is here with us. And we actually started the voting since last week, and we sent the form on email, and it's on the program, but I'll send it here. But before you cast, if you haven't voted yet, you can do it now. But before you cast your vote, let's give time to Monty to introduce himself. Welcome, Monty.
Hi everyone. Oh, Griff's here as well. Yeah, well, I mean, a little introduction about me. I'm currently the one of the lead source stewards at RefiDAO, and yeah, helping to support and incubate this local node network and various other public goods and services for the refi ecosystem. We just held our last collective meeting of the year a couple of days ago, the RefiDAO Forum. And yeah, it's super exciting to see this local node network of nearly 20 to 30 local nodes across the globe, of which Louise is here as part of Refi Barcelona. And yeah, really excited for the various plans in 2024. I've been leaning a lot further into the Celo ecosystem and doing some work there, and got a proposal coming out in that soon. So yeah, excited to see what the overlaps can be with Trusted Seed and the amazing Giveth Galaxy ecosystem community. And it really feels like, you know, weaving lots of beautiful connections here for this regenerative future that we're all working towards in our various expressions and ways. So yeah, really beautiful stuff. And also one other thing is the EBF and Ecological Benefits Framework. I'm doing a lot of work there, and there's also a kind of general meeting, last one of the year this afternoon, kind of going over some of the next steps there. And yeah, very excited to see how that can level up some of the impact funding systems for ecological assets in the Web3 and ReFi ecosystem to really tie some of this stuff to the tangible real world stuff that's going on. So yeah, little bit of an introduction to what I'm up to at the moment, and yeah, very excited to join and be a part of Trusted Seed and the awesome community and network that you guys are building over here. So thanks a lot. Let me know if there's anything else I can say or if you want to know.
Thanks, Monty. So yeah, maybe we just give like a couple of minutes for, I don't know, has everybody here in this call have voted yet? So maybe let's give like maybe 3 minutes for the rest to vote, and then we can show the results after 3 minutes. I sent the link to the voting form in the chat.
Yeah, just while everyone's voting, I just wanted to say I think it's a really great overlap between so many of these communities. Monte, I was really glad to hear you're up for the nomination, and I think there's so much, yeah, between you know, EBF, ReFi DAO, Trusted Seed, the Giveth Galaxy. There's just so many overlapping spheres here, and I think you know, having those bridges from ecosystem to ecosystem, pulling in, you know, the newer crews, the older crews. I think there's so much, you know, both amazing innovation already on the table, and, you know, people coming into this. The Trusted Seed is really one of those great entryway communities to, you know, the public goods discussion, to Web3 in the commons, and having, you know, all of those branches to the other ecosystems that are also innovating. I think it's just a really rich, you know, introduction, and you know, cross information sharing, you know, new tools, lessons learned about those tools, you know, skills and education. I just think there's so much positive opportunity here. So welcome, and looking forward to see the results of the vote.
Love that, Jeff. Yeah, thanks so much. Totally agreed. The Regen Alliance, let's go.
Okay, so I think David is having problems with his address. David, Yini, can you reach out to David and assist him with the wallet address? Yini?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm here.
Hey. It's like the announcing the X Factor results or something.
Full support.
I actually did submit a vote. Is that illegal? Have I broken the law here? I should have abstained. That would have been way more funny. Everyone would be like, who's abstained? How many members are in Trusted Seed? Does anyone know that?
364, I think so. If I'm not wrong.
300. Okay, so we've got quite a long way to go. Is it some sort of quorum, or is it just a time-based thing, or?
Yeah, it's just whoever is present. And
So we don't
have
need to get 300
10
votes.
people. Well,
Luckily.
yeah, I guess so. Welcome to the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome, Monty. And yes, actually, some people have already voted even before the assembly. So I think earlier we checked the results and there were like 6-8 votes before this assembly. So yeah, that's the end of the election. And again, welcome, Monty. So we can move on to the next part of the program, Max.
Oh, of course. It's open space, right? Who's
It is,
leading? Yeah.
open
Yeah,
space.
yeah.
I'm leading it, but I'm helping David. But basically, there are two ways of participating in the open space. One is we shared a form, a feedback form, in the when we send information about the General Assembly, and that form you can like answer the main question we have prepared. Just a second. And this main question is basically to answer if has Trusted Seed made a meaningful impact on you. So you can answer that question anonymously using the feedback form, or we can also doing it together in a Miro board I prepared. I already shared you the link, Max. I don't know if you can like present it while I'm fixing here the issue with David so he can vote, please. So yeah, those are the ways of okay. I'm not sure if you're talking, Max.
No, sorry, I'm not talking. Do you need any support?
Because I mean the avatar is moving the most. That's why
Sorry, I'm
yeah.
meeting.
Just a second. I will share the link to the Miro person. Hey David, can you try again? Seems like it is okay, should be okay. So yeah.
So should I try again, Yini?
Yeah, please.
Or is the vote over?
So I'm dropping here in the chat the link to the Miro board so we can navigate together. I will share screen. So yes, I said this is the main question. Our goal, of course, is to place the overall ideas in the next phase of the Miro board, to retrospect a little bit about what Trusted Seed have done so far in terms of potentially things that we don't like. So we probably consider stop doing them, or start or continue. Basically, that's the idea. But the main question is the more important one, because we would like to know if we have impacted you somehow, especially if positive. And if not, also that's important to recognize. So as I said, there are two ways of doing it. One could be anonymously by using this link. I'm gonna drop the chat also, or we can just jump into the Miro board as you prefer. Let me know if someone has problems to jump into the Miro board. And I will set a time. Where's the time here? Well, it's not working manually then. I'm gonna stop sharing so you can use the sticky notes to include your answers.
Yeah,
I will put the timer with 3 minutes. I think is enough.
Yeah, pero
David, would you mind muting? There's a bit of a background noise coming through from.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was.
No worries.
Sorry about that. No, I can't get back to Zoom.
I left some feedback on the forum, but I'm gonna go have some lunch now, and I'll see you guys all in 2024. Very happy to be here and be a part of the family. And yeah, everyone have a great Christmas. See you soon. Bye.
Thanks, Mati. Bye.
Thanks.
Thanks, Monty.
There are 30 seconds left, but I'm gonna add an extra minute so you can include more ideas in the board. Okay, it is done. Do you want to share your inputs in the main question for the meaningful impact? There's someone that would like to read them aloud. I can share mine. I think we have I mean I think the meaningful impact Trusted Seed has provided me is having great connections between peers. I think that's the more impactful one for me. Is there anyone else who would like to share?
Yeah, I would build on that, saying the you know, events and unconferences are a really great spot to see sort of like new community members and new projects and new interconnections in these communities. I think it's really valuable. You know, there's so much like in project focus sometimes, but I think the cross project focus is also really important. And I see the Trusted Seed is one of those communities that stitches together you know, people across multiple different projects. And I think that's always valuable to share the technology, the learnings, the culture. Yeah, so I definitely find value in these unconference events and just the social aspect of Trusted Seed in general.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll go. I am always so lost, which I'll share, I guess, in the next segment. But I clicked on a link to the survey and answered the questions. I guess I was supposed to put it on a sticky note here.
Oh no.
But anyway,
I mean, it's
Mhm.
you can do both.
Okay.
The form was like if you wanted to do it anonymously, and the Miro if you wanted to share it publicly.
Oh, okay. The,
Yeah, because there are people that
Oh, okay.
shy, you know.
Well, okay.
That's
So
why.
I did it through the, yeah. I did it on the form, and I just said that you know, we're doing I have a co-op in Baltimore where we're doing pretty cool refi, and I should say I'm part of a co-op in Baltimore where we're doing some refi, DeFi work, and we feel like the Web3 community offers technology and ideas and energies that we really want to be connected with. And so that's why I came here, and I'm feeling that I'm learning a lot and making those connections. And yeah, that's what I said.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's so pleasant.
I can also share mine quickly. Yeah, I just wrote it there, collaborative economics. So being part of the Trusted Seed has taught me how to actually participate in building the TEC economy. Like if I weren't part of Trusted Seed, I wouldn't experience it firsthand. So I think that's the most most impact that Trusted Seed has on me.
Thanks, Ivy. Yeah. So there I think I don't know if anyone else can share, but if not, we can move to the next board, next section of the board, and include taking some sticky notes from this side, and we can include ideas that we consider we should stop, or we should start with, or we should continue. For example, I think, for example, Jeff mentioned on conferences. We should continue conferences, so I put it here. I consider personally the matchmaking program. So those are examples of what we should like us or stop, continue in this case. But yeah, the idea is to include more ideas, and if we consider there's an idea that fits in each category. So I will give you 3 minutes, and we can discuss what ideas may arise. Okay, the time is over. Do you think you need an extra minute? Yeah, all good? Okay, Jeff said all good. Okay, gonna share my screen. Okay, so is there anyone that would like to read or share? I'm seeing that good news. We only fill up the start and the continue boxes. I'm gonna read the start one. Okay, we should start tool explorations in different communities like Braze, Subscript, Coordinate. That's a good one, actually. Invite trusted members to share effective cultural or technical practices from their communities. Good. I agree too. Improving matches between peers. Yeah, I added that one. One-on-one mentoring is still a total new guy in Web3. I often feel lost, like I'm doing it wrong. All guy blues. Yeah. Of course. This is correlated, one thing with the other one. But yeah, thanks for sharing. And with the continue, I don't know if someone else wants to add or include more insights on these sticky notes. And moving
Just
forward
other
to
than to say
yeah.
they're good ideas. I think the one-on-one mentoring and improving those connections sounds like a good idea as well. If there's people who need more hand-holding sort of through the process, maybe there are members of the community who like sharing and foster those connections. Could be something to consider. Great ideas.
Yeah, totally. Thanks, Jeff. And for the continue practices that we should carry on doing is a matchmaking program, the conferences, and having more in real life moments with trusted team members. Everything about connection, about keeping connected each other, and of course trying to squeeze the best of these experiences. Anyone else want to share something, extra thoughts or any feedback? Nope. If so, Max, back to you.
Yeah, amazing, amazing.
Okay.
Thanks so much for this year. Love you all. See you all soon, somewhere in the world.
Yeah.
Ciao, ciao.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great
Thanks so
Happy
much,
New
guys.
Year. Happy holidays.
Thanks, everyone. Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy holidays. See you guys soon.
All right.